Hello, xin chào tất cả các bạn đến với kênh Tiến Trần Gamer, và ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục tập 8 tựa game Hogwarts Legacy. Và mình cũng sẽ cố gắng để mình dứt điểm luôn cái tựa game này. Chắc mình nghĩ còn mấy tập nữa thôi. Và mình sẽ chơi cái phần tiếp theo. Cái tựa game này nó cũng rất là dài các bạn. Lấy bằng mã gửi. Có con này quả nói là leo lên núi cũng dễ luôn.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Nhiệm vụ này đi làm với em gái nào đây?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an
Tôi
eye
đang
on
để
her.
mắt đến cô ấy.
She's
Cô
safe,
ấy
Poppy, I promise.
an toàn,
Good.
tôi hứa.
Whatever the poachers are up to, I
Tất cả
want
kẻ săn
Highwing
trộm đang làm
far
gì tôi
from
muốn
it.
You said you had
kiểm
news
tra.
about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did.
Nó
I
đã làm
overheard
tôi
them
tình cờ
talking
nghe
in the
được họ nói
Hogshead.
chuyện
And
ở.
did you know that they have
Bạn có biết
orders
rằng
from Vic
có
to
là
Rookwood to
để
capture
bắt
you on
ngay lập tức
sight?
không?
Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three
Chắc cái nhiệm
Broomsticks
vụ
after the
này
troll attack?
lại đi
It
đánh với
does,
mấy hàng
somewhat.
săn trộm nữa.
But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough.
Đủ công bằng.
But
Nhưng
I
tôi
hope
hy
you'll
vọng
let me
bạn
know
sẽ
if
cho
I
tôi
can be
biết
of help,
nếu tôi có thể
especially
giúp được
after
gì,
what you
đặc
did
biệt
for
những gì
Highwing.
bạn làm.
Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
Tôi sợ là không.
Why?
Tại sao nó là
What is it?
gì?
The poacher's best kept
Nó là
secret,
bí mật được
apparently.
giữ kín nhất
The name
của
came
những
up
kẻ săn
twice, but
trộm.
they never
Có thể
went
là xuất
into
hiện
detail.
2 lần.
I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this
Kẻ săn
area,
trộm
and
nói về khu
I
vực
thought
này
if we
và tôi nghĩ
searched
chúng
around a
ta
bit, it
tìm
might
xung
give us
quanh một
clues
chút
as to
có
what
thể
they're
cho chúng
doing.
ta manh mối.
If you ever meet my gran, this
Bạn gặp.
trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries
Tôi
I'll
nghĩ
do
rằng cô ấy lo lắng
something
tôi có thể làm gì đó
ill-advised.
không lên.
Whatever gave her that
Điều gì
idea?
đã cho ấy và ý tưởng đó.
This way. A centaur.
Còn nhân mã
Tread
bước đi cẩn
carefully.
thận. Cái này giống như là
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander
người
here.
nai.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
Hình
We're simply passing
nai còn
through.
ở trên là người các
Do
bạn.
you take us for fools?
Cái này trong Harry
That
Potter
we do
là
not
phải nói là
notice
những cái tập
more
1,
and
tập
more
2 là
of
thấy
your
thường
kind
xuyên luôn.
around here, in league with the poachers.
We aren't
Chúng
involved
tôi
with
không liên
them.
quan đến họ, có
If
bất cứ điều
anything,
gì
we want
chúng
to
tôi
see
muốn
them
thấy họ
stopped.
dừng lại.
I hope for your sake
Mấy con
that
này
is true.
là bảo vệ
Our
trong
kind is
rừng
swiftly
cấm rồi các
losing
bạn.
patience with the poachers and those they
Cái
work
anh này đôi
with.
lúc cũng được việc lắm.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Sau khi mà kết thúc cái tựa game này thì cái tựa game tiếp theo của mình chơi sẽ là tựa game Dragon bảy ngọc rồng nữa các bạn.
I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
Tội con nai
It
thiệt.
seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual
Con gì nó
lately.
lôi xuống dưới.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's
Và mình
something
sẽ
in the
chơi cái
water.
cốt truyện bảy ngọc rồng y như trong phim. Để nói chung để mình dứt điểm cái tựa game này xong đó mình mới qua cái tựa game đó các bạn.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Tìm kiếm dấu hiệu của những kẻ săn trộm.
Revelio.
Lên đây á.
Why wouldn't they take their cages
Sao
with
họ
them
không
when
mang
they
heo
left?
lồng của họ khi rời đi?
Pelts.
Tấm da những con thú tội nghiệp. Nó săn gấu, nó săn tùm lum, nó lấy da về.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone
Thuốc
long.
họ không thể đi lâu được.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poacher's
Những kẻ
why?
săn trộm đã
All
ở đây,
sorts
tất
of
cả
evidence.
các loại bằng chứng, nhưng tôi đã tìm thấy một cái gì
something
đó
else.
khác. Nó được làm
It's goblin
từ
made.
yêu tinh.
I found goblin
Tôi tìm
armor.
thấy áo
Let's
dép
keep
yêu tinh.
searching,
Hãy
but
tiếp tục tìm kiếm nhưng cẩn thận.
carefully.
Martin
Merlin
chỉ
only
biết
knows
những
what's
gì
going on
đang xảy
here.
ra ở đây.
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and
Nó ra là
poacher
ít yêu tinh và kẻ
interests
săn trộm
align?
phù hợp.
Look, down there.
Nhìn dưới đó.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though.
Đủ,
So
tụi nó như
what
này
are they
này.
doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less
Ôi, cái
discreet
nhiệm vụ
approach?
này bắt tàng
It's
hình
safe
nữa
from up
à.
here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Đó, mà cực ghét những cái nhiệm vụ tàng hình luôn. Nhưng phải xuống dưới kia rồi. Những nhiệm vụ bị khó hay bà. Thì không đùa tụi mày á. Từ từ.
Where did I set my trap? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? Gah!
Ê. Không có ai đâu
Nothing to
anh
poach
ơi.
in Arrange except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Đó, trong game mày điêu vãi kích. Tàng hình tụi nó cũng thấy. Cứ đi gần đến tụi nó thấy mà.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Ah!
Loud as a potato! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
À, rồi rồi.
Levioso!
Ngon mày qua đi.
Levioso!
Mày bố láo à.
Plan to make
Ê, chết rồi.
being on fire. Confringo.
Mày khổ láo ăn giờ con. Ăn giờ hơi bị mặn đấy, không có nghe nước nào đâu. Nhiều quá mặn. Một hit nữa em đã ra đi. Mày này. Mình mới nâng cấp mấy cái chiêu lên các bạn.
Revelio.
What in
Dân
Merlin's
Merlin
name?
thứ gì vậy?
Are those dragons?
Bọn này nó đang cho mấy con rồng đánh nhau à. Nghĩ tập này mình là đối đầu với rồng quá.
It's a dragon
Đó là một
fighting ring.
chiếc nhẫn đấu rồng.
This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense
Đây
now.
có nghĩa
And the
là bây
secrecy.
giờ và
No
điều bí
wonder
mật
the poachers
nào
were in
là bọn săn
Hogsmeade so
trộm
much.
ở Hogsmeade
Likely taking
đều
bets and spreading the
nhiều đến
word.
thế, có
Given
khả
how
năng sẽ đạt
crowded
được
it is here,
và truyền bá
how
thông
could
tin.
they possibly
Thế
enjoy
nào họ có
this?
thể tận
The
hưởng điều này?
Centaurs have
Nhân
every
mã
right to
toàn
be disgusted with
toàn ghê
wizard
tởm
kind.
loại phù thủy.
There must be more dragons here. The
Có
poachers
nhiều
are
rồng
far
hơn
too
ở đây,
greedy
những
to
kẻ
run
săn
a
trộm quá
fighting ring
tham
with
lam
only
khi
2
điều hành một
dragons.
võ đài
We should
có
take
2 con rồng.
advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But
Nhưng
be
hãy kín đáo, bạn đặc biệt
discreet.
không
You
thể bị phát
especially
hiện.
can't afford to be spotted.
Khổ hận vô đây.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was sinking
không có
straight
ai
in
đâu
the
anh
bargain
ơi.
with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Mấy
Not
thằng này
much
là
longer
đàn
now.
em của
Soon
Ranh
our
Đốc
necks
các
will
bạn.
be out from
Thằng
under
chùm
wizarding boots. Wizard
chùm trong
kind
đây
will
tưởng tượng
pay
giống như là
for what
Voldemort
they've
đó các bạn.
done.
Làm sao vượt qua nó đây? Thì không có ai đâu em ơi.
Someone there?
Come out before I find you.
Và đó kiểm tra đi con chó. Nên lẽ thấy giờ.
Revelio.
Tụ đông phết.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Con rồng mà
They
mình
must have only
thấy
just captured her. She's putting
mặt
up quite
đây.
a fight.
Not a fair one, no.
phải là một cái
Not with her chained up
công
like
bằng mặc dù
that.
không phải
Let's
cô ấy
even
mình
her
rất
up,
thấy
shall
hợp
we?
tỷ lệ cược cô ấy. Tiếp cận con rồng bị giam cầm. Phải đạn.
Look,
Đây có
they've
thằng
got a
nào
dragon
không?
Revelio.
Hebridean from the looks of it.
Toàn đồ
Can't
ngon
leave it here,
không?
not with the plans they likely have for it.
Này giống như trứng rồng vậy. Có thể mình sẽ lấy cái trứng này về chăng?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Vô đây nó cho mình đúng nhiều máu. Ngon, 8 bình máu mình hơi nghi rồi. Vô đây cho nhiều máu là hơi nghi rồi. Tí đối mập đấy. Cái con rồng khủng khiếp này.
Careful! Don't think you'll get it out of me.
Nhiều. Tao là bố đéo chơi đánh lút nữa, bố chơi tới tụi mày luôn. Mày hỗn láo à. Hai hàng nha em. Chết tôi. Đó, mình đánh nó cú nào là hầm cú đó các bạn. Tới đây. Tới đây bên này. Bố láo anh à. Nhiều. Giỡn mặt này.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Các mình nhiệm vụ phải cứu mấy con này các bạn. Rồng này. Đồ nó con hấu gì luôn. Mày không sao nữa. Mặt ăn là con. Cái này đông phết. Chết tôi lẹ. Mày giỡn mặt tao à. Tới đây con trai. Không chưa. Chiều ngay.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Giải phóng con rồng. Biết nó có tấn công mình không đây. À, dùng cái chiêu lại này.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Repulsor. Descender. Arresto momentum.
Nó dùng chiêu gì vậy ta?
What I wouldn't give to be a Democrat.
Accio.
Tấn công nhé em. tôi.
find out.
Rồi bọn này nó ra rồi. Mày này bị chết hết rồi. Rồng nó ra mày chết rồi. Mày đã không tấn công mình, là chỉ giải thoát cho nó khỏi những thằng săn trộm thôi. Thằng này cũng biết ơn đấy đùa.
Was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Quả trứng chúng ta. Quả trứng mình lấy về, chắc sau này con rồng nó lớn lên, nuôi lớn lên.
She wouldn't have left without it.
Mà mình nghĩ cái trường Hogwarts nó phát hiện ra học sinh mà có trứng rồng mà chắc chắn là sẽ cấm các bạn.
Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and
sau này
definitely
lớn
not the
lên sẽ nguy
fighting.
hiểm.
The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poacher's
Và những kẻ
sword,
săn
which
trộm nó
cannot
như
be
chúng
good.
tôi mà không có thể tốt nữa.
We aren't helping
Chúng tôi
ourselves
tự giúp
standing
mình
here.
đứng đây và hãy
Let's get
đến
to
lên
safety.
và chúng ta
We
có
can
thể
sort
giải
this out
quyết vấn đề
later.
này sau.
You're right.
Bạn
If
đúng,
there's anything the
tất
poachers
cả
are good at,
điều gì
it's
mà xảy
tracking
ra
their prey.
giỏi.
And right now we're
Con mồi của
it.
chúng ta.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at
Tôi
the
sẽ gặp
castle.
lại bạn tại lâu đài. Có nhiệm vụ nào khác không? Nhiệm vụ chính chưa hiện ra các bạn, giờ chắc mình làm nhiệm vụ này đi. Nhiệm vụ của Battilan, người bạn thân.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your
Giáo
field
sư
guide,
Wesley gửi
attend
thư.
my class to learn the new spell.
Giờ mình sẽ về lại trường Hogwarts các bạn.
We'll discuss your...
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Hết người này
I
người
received
khác
your
gửi
owl.
thư cho mình.
What
Tùm
happened
lum
with
nhiệm vụ.
Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Có lẽ tôi lên trò
Perhaps
chuyện
I should
với
have a chat with Ominous.
Omini.
You? I suppose it's worth a
Đáng là
try.
thử nhưng đừng
But
quá
don't get
hy
your
vọng
hopes up.
Omini bướng bỉnh một cách khó
Ominous
chịu,
is
không có
annoyingly
gì mới.
stubborn. Nothing new.
Như
I know where
trò
he
chuyện với
is.
con nhỏ
I'll
em
lead you
này
to him and
sao?
then leave you to it. Come on.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Keep an eye out.
Mở mắt
Never know
to,
who's
cảm
watching.
giác không bao giờ biết ai
Although
đang
that
xem.
hasn't stopped
Điều
us
đó không
before.
ngăn cản chúng tôi
Strictly
trước
speaking,
đây.
it has.
Nói đúng
We
ra
were
có nó
caught.
chúng tôi đã bị bắt.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Ở trong phim về tụi tụi nhà Slytherin nó
There he
ghét
is.
Gryffindor như gì.
Good luck.
Không phải
What are you
em
doing
kia.
here?
Thì ra
Hello,
cái thằng
Ominous.
này nó khó chịu
Do you
lắm.
have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Bastian đã
I
làm
owe you an
gì?
apology,
Tôi đã
Ominous.
cô một lời xin
I
lỗi
wasn't
của mình
honest
trước
with
đây
you
tôi đã
before
không
about the
hành bạn.
Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He
Bastian đã
wanted
cho
me to
tôi
have a
xem.
safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I
Tôi
suppose
cho
that
rằng
makes
điều
sense.
đó có ý
Just
nghĩa chỉ là
Sebastian's
gần
been
đây
pestering
Bastian
me
cứ làm
lately
tôi
about
phiền tôi
something
một
and I'm
gì đó,
frustrated
tôi
with
bực
him.
bội với anh ấy.
Don't tell me he's still going on
Nói với
about.
tôi là anh ấy
What
vẫn
was
đang
it?
nói
A
về nó là gì
scriptorium?
một
He told you about
ông
that.
ấy
He
với bạn.
did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
Tôi không muốn điều tương tự xảy
I
ra
don't
lần
want the
nữa.
same to happen again.
You don't know that history will
Bạn không
repeat
biết rằng
itself.
lịch sử sẽ lặp lại
Besides,
chính nó.
you
Ngoài
said
ra
your
bạn
aunt
gì
thought
của
like you.
tôi, của bạn nghĩ
This
bạn
could honor her
tôn vinh
memory,
trí nhớ của
get
cô
you
ấy.
answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I
Tôi
see what
thấy
you've done
những gì
here.
bạn làm ở đây
I
và
confess,
tôi thú nhận
you've
bạn đã
convinced
thuyết phục
me.
tôi.
I
Tôi
didn't
sẽ
think
không
it
nghĩ
possible.
rằng nó
Very
có
well.
thể
I shall tell you what I know.
sự
Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
những cái công của mình làm ra phải nói là quá nổi tiếng nữa các bạn.
I hope we
Giống như là
don't
Harry
regret
Potter.
this.
Sebastian, over here.
Mở
These
cửa nhà
braziers
Slytherin.
grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Bây giờ mở cửa nhà Slytherin nè. Chắc mấy cái cây thì quá. Thử. Đè lên.
Something's happening.
Ngon.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Mấy thằng ẩm
My
binh
favorites.
nó là nhà Slytherin, nó rất mở, bắt mình mở,
Come
mình là
on,
nhà
that was a good
Gryffindor.
one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
Này
I
giống
know.
như đi
She
xuống
was
các
my
phòng
aunt.
bí mật.
You knew?
Cái phần 2 của
Didn't
Harry
tell
Potter
me.
các bạn.
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
Revelio.
Why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
There may be something to this
Accio.
pile of rubble.
Confringo!
Incendio. Confringo.
À, mình hiểu rồi. Mình thấy cái đồ
Perhaps try Reparo.
sửa lại với cái này. Ở đâu rồi?
Reparo. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice?
Nghe thấy
It
một
started
giọng
when
nói
you
bắt đầu
repaired
khi
that
bạn
relief.
sửa
I hear a
bức
whisper
tường
saying,
điêu đó.
"Speak to
Tôi
me."
thấy một lời thì
I'm
thầm.
a parcel mouth.
Tôi có thể nghe bài
I can hear
nói
and
chuyện với
speak
rắn
to
gần như tất
snakes.
cả.
Nearly all known
Cái
parcel
khúc này
mouths
nó
are
lấy ở
descended
trong
from
phần 2 Harry
Salazar
Potter các
Slytherin.
bạn.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
Giống như là
You might not
mở
want
căn phòng
the
bí mật.
ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in
Tôi
ages, but
đã
I'd
không nói từ
wager
lâu
if I
rồi,
speak
nhưng
it
tôi
now,
có-
the door will open.
Nếu tôi là nó bây giờ,
I'm hoping you're
tôi hy
having
vọng
second
sẽ có
thoughts.
những suy nghĩ thứ hai.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
ODB này nó biết
Between the two of you, I'm
nói
starting
cái
to feel
giọng
left
rắn
out.
giống như là
Between
Harry
the two of
Potter.
us.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a
Con
maze.
rắn trong đây luôn này.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Ở dưới đây với con rắn có con rắn khổng lồ giống như
This
phần
journal
2
entry, the dial requires
Rồi
focus.
nha.
Noctua said the same. It may take
Gì đây?
practice to solve it.
Rất hiểu cái gì hết trơn. Đi.
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Tìm đường đi qua.
Revelio.
Đó, lại giải đố nó ức chế. Cực ghét những giải đố luôn. Mất thời gian.
Lumos.
Này cái hình mình thử hai cái hình nữa.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Lumos. another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
À đúng không ta?
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Cái hình chữ O con rắn. Ngon.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Mấy ẩm binh kia đứng chơi không bắt mình làm.
Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it. All dolls are the same. There may be a difference in the symbols of each.
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Ở trên là cái hình giống có đuôi chuột. Đây. May quá được rồi. Mò sắp bật lờ.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Hình này là giống chữ A.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Má quên mẹ.
Lumos. Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Ngon cơm. Được ngay.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous.
Một
A
bộ
skeleton.
xương và một bục nhật ký.
And Noctua's last
Cô ấy
journal
để
entry.
cập những việc mắc kẹt ở đây.
She
bị chặn
mentions
bởi
being
lời
trapped
nguyền
here,
không thể tha thứ.
blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the
Khuôn mặt
door,
bị tra tấn
and
trên cửa
crucios
được khắc
etched
vào
into the
đá. Tôi
stone.
đoán là nếu chúng ta
My
viện này
guess is if we
nguyền,
cast the
cánh cửa sẽ mở
Cruciatus
ra.
curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well.
Hiểu rồi.
Wish me luck.
Chúc tớ may mắn đi.
Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work
Còn chú
unless
sẽ không hoạt
you
động trừ khi
mean
bạn
it.
có ý đó.
That's true
Điều
of all
đó
unforgivables.
đúng với tất
If
cả
it must be done,
những điều
then
không
one
thể tha
of
thứ
you
nếu
must
có được
cast
thực
it.
hiện, và một trong số các bạn.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready? I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Đó, level 20.
I can't believe we're here.
Chính rồi.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
Rương này.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Chỉ có bán nó chứ chả làm được cái gì.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Xong nhiệm vụ chưa? Đi xong rồi đấy. Chung nhiệm vụ là cũng chán thấy bà nội chả có gì hay. Giờ đi gặp giáo sư Whitley.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
Tưởng có gì khó lắm, ai ngờ cũng dễ phết. Cái game mày bật cái nhảy nước lên không được, vậy cái cây cho lên mẹ. Lấy tiền cái rùa phải dàn hình mới lấy được, hình như nó thấy mình rồi. À. Đêm không có một bóng học sinh.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz. Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Trước khi phát minh ra trái sinh vật huyền bí nào đã được sử dụng trong trò chơi?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the Golden Snidget. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
pepper-up potion?
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Câu chuyện về ba anh em liên quan đến đồ tạo các ma thuật nào?
Horcruxes?
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, which ball in Quidditch is the...
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false?
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body...
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Những câu hỏi cực kỳ khó. Trống rồng nào nhỏ, rồng nào nhỏ nhất?
The Peruvian viper tooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Làng Hogsmeade. Lợn.
Quincy Hog.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Rõ ràng
it is believed that Hengist used the three broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
Cho anh qua cái đi. Câu hình chú duy nhất được biết để đẩy lùi.
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Ai đã ban hành định luật biến đổi nguyên tố? Càng hit.
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was... One of the principal exceptions to... What does the Hogwarts mod...
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was... Never... In Latin, the... Which magical creature...
The rune spore.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' three heads serves a different function. The left... Where is Ilvermorny's...
Em ơi, em chỉ hỏi nhiều thế. Dùng nhiệt đới Amazon không phải rồi.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
Hay
The American
lắm.
school was founded in the 17th
Đúng
century
nữa.
by Isolde Sayre
Được
and
cho
James
em.
Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Hỏi nhiều vậy kích thiệt. Tại bộ cũng chán không?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety. If a chaser keeps their...
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to... A bite from a mackled malaclaw.
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European... What plant excrete...
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was the Mimbleless Mimble... The pepper-up potion.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth,
Mấy này
in The
khúc này mình
Wizard and the
tua nhanh
Hopping
các bạn,
Pot,
lâu quá.
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The Snallygaster is named...
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was... The part bird. Who is the Muggle Knight?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and the world's largest kelpie.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has... Who was the first minister?
Game mấy gụng nó ra những câu hỏi chó chết. Mấy câu hỏi mình biết kích gì không?
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the first minister. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not... Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make
Được
quick
rồi
work of
đấy,
this.
ngon.
Revelio.
May là game nó cũng biết tập trình đấy các bạn. Mặc dù mình
Professor Weasley's tasks are
trả
complete.
lời sai
Must
nhiều
pretend
nhưng mà nó vẫn
transfiguration.
cho mình hoàn thành. Không mà game hữu ức chế chết mẹ. nãy cái khúc lúc nãy trả lời câu hỏi là kiểu như là chát nhất luôn các bạn. Hèn chi nhiều người kêu tựa game này dở cũng có lý các bạn.
Nice to see you, my...
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Lại đi học. Cú.
Settle down.
Anh
Settle
lập nghiệp.
down. Transfiguration,
Biến hình như bạn
as
có
you
thể
may be
mệt
weary
mỏi
of
khi
hearing
nghe tôi
me
nói
say,
là một môn
is
khoa
an
học
exact
chính xác phải mất
science
cả
that can
đời
take
để
a
thành thạo.
lifetime
Chúng
to
ta không
master.
cần là phải là
But
nòng.
we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it
Nó
could
chỉ có
just
thể
be
là
my
thị lực của tôi.
eyesight. Now,
Bây giờ
you
tất cả
all
các
know
bạn
what
biết
to
phải
do.
làm gì. Biến cái con chuột thành cái ly. Dễ thôi. Biến thành con bướm mà.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Trong năm nay.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunities presented by your field guide. I'd advise you not to squander such a resource. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
em làm nhiệm vụ của cái em rồng tiếp đi. Em dễ thương.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook.
Mới level 22 mới làm được căng đấy, đùa đâu, mới level 20. Qua làng Hogwarts.
Nice to see you, my...
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Lại đi học. Cú.
Settle down.
Anh
Settle
lập nghiệp.
down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Làm gì? Biến cái con chuột thành cái ly. Dễ thôi. Biến thành con bướm mà.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunities presented by your field guide. I'd advise you not to squander such a resource. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
nhiệm vụ của cái em rồng tiếp đi. Em dễ thương.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook.
Mới level 22 mới làm được căng đấy, đùa đâu. Mới level 20. Qua làng Hogwarts.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting room. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, mother?
Bà giáo sư là mẹ của nhỏ Nai. Hèn chi tên
Your
bà y
message
chang
mentioned
nhỏ
your
này.
concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me
Cô
for
ấy
not
mắng tôi
keeping
vì
a
không
closer
hiểu để
eye
mắt
on
đến
you.
bạn nhiều hơn,
And
và
she
cô
is
ấy đúng
right.
tôi không
I do
muốn
not
bạn ghé
want to
thăm
visit in
Hogsmeade
Hogsmeade for
trong
the
tương lai
near
gần.
future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that she claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my... But she has used her sight to control me too many times.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? I choose to act as you have. I must... My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying
bạn nói
that you
rằng
speak
bạn nói tiếng
gobbledygook?
không?
I did. I mean, I
Nói
do.
là ý tôi là tôi biết.
Speak
Nói
it.
đi, có phải chuyện này liên quan
Is
đến
this
con
to do with the
Newton mà tôi
goblin
gặp
I saw
bạn ở
you with in
Hogsmeade không?
Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is
Tên
Lodgok.
anh ấy là
We could use your help with something.
Lodgok.
He's waiting for
Anh
me
ấy
near a
đang đợi
goblin
tôi
mine.
gần một mỏ
Would
yêu
you be
tinh. Bạn
willing
có
to
sẵn
help?
lòng giúp đỡ
Of
không?
course. How
Tất
exciting.
nhiên rồi, thật thú
I
vị.
mean,
Ý tôi là điều này
well,
có nguy hiểm không?
Might this be dangerous?
I
Nghe là
think
nguy
he
hiểm
simply wants
đấy.
to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to
Tốt để
hear.
nghe, tốt để nghe.
If Sirona trusts
Nếu
him, then I feel much
Sinora
better.
tin tưởng anh ấy.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I
Tất
just
nhiên
want to
rồi, tôi
check
chỉ
the
muốn kiểm tra cách
pronunciation
phát
of a
âm của
couple
vài
of
thuật ngữ
key
chính thức.
terms first. So I
Chính
will
trước,
meet
vì
you
vậy
there.
tôi sẽ gặp bạn ở đó.
Revelio.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course.
Giờ đi ra đâu đây? Đủ xa.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. What do you... Past the high wing!
Cái bên lội suối, lội nước.
High wing! Go! Past the high wing! A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course.
Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind.
But here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, sir, Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
À, cái cửa này mình phải tàng hình các bạn. Nó có cái con mắt. Mình ra đây mình bắt ra vô nữa.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Confringo!
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Cái gì đây ta?
Akio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Akio. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Mày bố láo à con.
That's your bit. This is funny.
Defender.
Nhiều.
I will make you.
Không sao rồi.
I won't.
Defender.
Defender.
Một lúc hai hàng nhé em.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched.
Cửa có cái mắt nha.
get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Confringo!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Rebellion.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Since before you were born. Let's get this.
Cái này cũng cáo già ghê.
Cover up why he's coming back this way. There you are. And you shot your See, like that before. Much too slow. You can't stop me. Was that your best? Easily done.
I'll kill you when I get down from here! Release me!
You explain the stench. You won't stop me.
Incendio.
Not quite.
Confringo.
Pity. Not quite.
This will not go well for you.
Accio. Your spells glance off of me. Put me down.
Oh, this really is too much.
Dép cái này đúng khó.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Confringo! Accio!
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Clever.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Mấy thằng ngu. Mày này chết này.
Glance off of them.
Incendio.
Easily done.
Accio.
Confringo.
Accio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio.
should be the last of them I'll meet.
Mấy thằng level 21 khó đánh này các bạn.
Accio. Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Đường đầy.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Các bạn cho đồ cùi không. Có đi đường nào hết ra đây trời.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Incendio.
nó cho mình vô nó đã xong rồi. Nó không có chỉ mình ra luôn. Nó không có cho sử dụng bản đồ với cây.
Descender. Accio.
Mà đi đúng đường rồi.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
Đúng như làm thế nào mà
bạn
Professor Fig's wife.
Vợ của giáo sư Fig, anh
ấy
nói về tôi và nghiên cứu của ấy và biết về thùng chứa.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Ranrock đã giết cô ấy.
I don't want to
Tôi không
believe
muốn
it,
tin điều đó, nhưng tôi biết.
but
Tôi không
I
biết.
don't know. After that, something shifted in me.
Mà nghe cái tựa game này mà nó bớt nói
I
chuyện
had
đi
seen
chút xíu,
how the
mình nghĩ nó
power
cũng
from the
hay đó.
repositories
Tại
was
vì
transforming Ranrock,
mấy
transforming
cái chiêu
all of
thức
them.
phép thuật đánh nhau cũng hay mà.
I could no longer remain a part
Rồi
of it.
nói chuyện dài quá.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
Nên bởi vậy đôi lúc có khúc
I tell you
làm
all of
cho bị nhàm
so that you
chán.
understand what is at stake.
Cái này
Ranrock never found
ai mà
all
biệt
of
hóa
Blackbore's
tựa game
gems.
này chắc
But the ones he did
lâu
find
lắm
suggest
mới
that
hoàn thành
Blackbore
được.
at some point built a repository far greater in
Vậy
size than the one
ngoài những
beneath
cái
Rookwood
cốt
Castle.
truyện chính ra
What you've discovered
không phải
here
biệt
today
hóa những cốt truyện
worries
phụ
me
mà
deeply.
nhiệm vụ phụ nó là nó
If
có nhiều
Ranrock
kinh
learns
khủng.
of the location of that repository,
Mình đoán nếu mà chơi thêm nhiệm vụ phụ
I fear
kết
we
hợp
shall
với nhiệm
be
vụ chính là
destined
cũng
for
phải mất
regret.
mấy chục tiếng các bạn.
I will find out what
Nếu mà muốn
Ranrock
hoàn thành cái tựa
knows.
game này mà làm những nhiệm vụ dài như
from
vậy
my
cũng
owl.
tầm mấy chục tập đấy mới kết thúc được tựa game đấy, đùa. Hoàn thành nhiệm vụ ơi. Chắc mình chơi đến đây thôi. Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn đã xem video. Bye bye tất cả các bạn.